Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. As always, I'm Captain Beefy. This is the Game Vault. We got a little pirate out there that wants to play with us, and it's kind of funny because today I wanted to talk about my favorite weapon for a spaceship. Yesterday we did the multi-tool, the plasma, or the pulse spitter, and the combination with the stunning and how that worked. So today we're going to look at how we do combat in outer space. So let's cue up the music and then we'll go kick this guy's tail. All right, buddy. There we go. I know, that was a little anticlimactic, right? So we want to do more than that, though. We want to get some Sentinels pissed off at us and take on a Sentinel Freighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to agitate some on the surface of the planet here. And I'll show you a good way to instigate a Sentinel fight. I mean, you could shoot the... I guess we could shoot the space station. I don't know if that works with these corrupted ones, though, if it just gets your regular ones. So we want some corrupted ones. Let's do it. Jeez. All right, can we land? Don't look to me for flying, lessons, because apparently I crash into everything when I'm trying to land. But here we go. This is perfect timing. So all you gotta do is grab a Gravitino ball, whatever, to aggravate these guys. There we go, got them a little ticked off. We'll hop in the ship. And the Sentinel Starship Interceptors are heading our way now. So we're going to get out of the atmosphere a little bit. There we go. It's not worth fighting them in atmosphere, I don't believe. It's better to get out of the atmosphere. Check out my dudes. So where are they? Oh, here we go. I knew they'd show their face eventually. Alright, so... first wave is done. And as you can see, we're using the infra knife for battle. This is the weapon I recommend over all the others. Now, I have tried some of the others, and I will do some videos spotlighting them just for curiosity, There we go. Whoop. But I think pound for pound, this gun is absolutely the best. It does less damage against a shield than it does against a ship, but it still does plenty. I mean, you could switch between a phase beam if you wanted. Like, let's try that. We'll switch to the phase beam here. Yeah, that's the only two I have equipped. We'll see how that works out. There we go. Yep, done. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like just the infra beam on its own is the way to go. Can we hit this guy, please? There we go. Alright, here's the other one. I mean, you see how fast it melts down. The phase beam does more... They say it's better against shields. It's good for replenishing your own shields if you need to in combat, but... if you could also just use a battery for that, a Star Shield battery or something like that. Which will do the ticket, I see you coming. I got this on 3. Another thing I really love about this is we'll run it until it overheats. Watch how quickly. Look how long it takes to overheat first off. And then when it overheats, it's instantly back on. So that's kind of sweet. Alright, now we should be fighting a nice big Sentinel Freighter. Oh, and there it is. Well, these guys, you always want to target the guns first. So those guns can be devastating. And they run on both sides of the ship, right? Saw we overheated there for a second. But yeah, we're just able to unleash fury on this guy as we slowly fly toward him. And boom. He's completely destroyed. And we got an echolocator and we got a dreadnought AI fragment for that. And here's our beautiful Star Destroyer just chilling out. The captain on board going, "Hey man, the boss is out there fighting Sentinels. Should we join in?" And it's like, "Nah, he's got this." So yeah, Infraknife, definitely the way to go. We'll take a look at it real quick here, and I'll show you how I've got my Infraknife all set up. Alright, so here's my ship. And again, I got this thing maxed out as far as, well, it's obviously an S-Class because it's a squid, but I've got all the slots opened up and everything like that. My Infraknife, I've got over in this area here, right? So, the basic Infraknife itself, the DPS, peak damage, 76,000 DPS, which is not bad. It's not the highest I've seen in a game. I've seen guys get higher and all that. But as you can see, 76,000 is more than enough. Anything more than that would be kind of excessive. I could play around a little bit and maybe get these guys jacked up a little bit more. Who knows? Who knows how that would work? The little addition I have here is the Q resonator. This adds a third cannon. Normally you only have two. So this adds a third cannon to your Infraknife, which basically gives you 50% more damage output, right? And then I've got 3 X-Class modules in there, and these are all in supercharged slots. Again, supercharged slots make a huge difference in how you play the game and how you're going to set up your ship. If they're all over the place and you can only fit one, well, you won't get, you know, the 76,000 DPS maybe, or you get something else. Who knows? Your mileage will vary. We'll take a look and see the difference here. So, I think they're all the same. No. Yeah, 8% damage dispersion, fire rate. So the thing I look for most of all for these little modules here is I look for fire rate, because this is a rapid fire weapon. It's almost like a Gatling gun, you know, kind of a laser Gatling gun type weapon. And I think fire rate is a little more important than damage in that regard. I mean, you're going to deal more damage with a higher fire rate, right? Let's pull these off of there. We'll take a look at what it is with no supercharged slots, just out of curiosity. So see look at that, dropped it down to 33,000. So the supercharged slots are highly recommended. They do make a huge difference there. You know, all these guys are together. But, you know, without it, we've got a 6% damage, 15 fire rate, 13 heat dispersion, 13, 15, and 6, 13, 15, and 6. So, all pretty much the same there. And I think that's the highest I've found. I obviously haven't found anything higher. I'd have it equipped in here, but I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, even moving it up to there and not having them connected bumps it up to 56. I'm having some trouble. Alright, there we go. But again, now we're back up to the 76,000 basically. And I don't think you can go wrong with that, man. You saw we melted that that Sentinel Freighter fairly quickly. The ships themselves, they were done in just a matter of just a couple of moments, really. You just went in there and you tear right through them. Now the phase beam I got set up, and we'll take a look at that real quick. I kind of like the phase beam, and I imagine if I switched it with that, we could get some fun out of it. But you see, this is a high energy beam weapon for ship-to-ship combat. It can recharge the user's shield by leeching energy from the target shield systems of what you're fighting against. But look at we're 1/10 of the peak damage potential on this thing, so it's really not good. Really not good at all, comparatively speaking. And I imagine I could, you know, move it up here and put these 5 things in where those 5 are, and get some more meat out of it, but it won't be close. I mean, if you remember, we moved the other one out completely, and it was still, what, was it 20-something or 30-something? 20-something, I think. So, yeah. You know, we got more heat dispersion, shield recharge on contact, heat dispersion damage. You know, it is what it is. It's a good weapon for fixing your shields. I keep it on there just in case I'm in combat. It's almost a little bit easier for me to flip weapons real quick if I get hammered and take a lot of damage. I can then suck away some of the shielding onto my own ship and recover a little bit before crap starts getting damaged on here. There's nothing more frustrating than something getting damaged, especially if it's something vital to your ship, you know, for combat. I mean, if I lose this, all right, I'm not gonna lose my mind. If any of the launch thruster stuff goes, all right, I'll live with that, you know. But I don't want to lose anything here in my maneuverability and all that. I don't want to lose anything in my shielding. And I definitely, you know, the warp wouldn't be so bad. I could fix that afterward. But what really pisses me off is when they bust up my guns. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Let me know what your favorite weapon is for ship-to-ship combat in the comments down below. Are you an infraknife guy? Or, you know, some people use this in conjunction with the rocket launcher. I know the rocket launcher is pretty powerful. We can... there's two things to install for that. You've got the actual rocket launcher itself. And then you got the heat recovery, the large rocket tubes. That makes it quicker. This is basically a one-shot weapon. It doesn't do well against shields, but it does well against an unshielded opponent. So you could wear down the shields, flip, launch a rocket at them, flip back, go to the next guy. You know, usually the rocket will finish somebody off once their shields are down. But I honestly think with the way this ship is set up, that it would just be a waste of time, you know, switching to the rocket when I could just keep holding down the button and just melt the Sentinel ship just like that, right? I don't know. Anyway, leave a like on the video down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I will see you next time. This is Captain Beefy with the Game Vault and a No Man's Sky video. Until next time, peace.